Most college students sometimes may often feel lonely, bored, anxious, or depressed. Often might be a big understatement. These feelings may bring thoughts of dropping out, and for some people, that may be the reality. However, owning a dog may be the addition that some need. Hello, everyone. My name is Philix Mateo. I am knowledgeable throughout this subject because I've owned and taken care of a vast amount of dogs, such as 4 Chihuahuas, here's 2 of them, 1 mini pincher, 1 French bulldog, and 1 Pomeranian. I am also knowledgeable through this subject on research through the Harvard Medical School and ASPCA. I will attempt and hopefully persuade you to own a dog by telling you the benefits of owning a dog and what it will have on your health and as a college student. I will also tell you the counter arguments that some might say that could possibly lure you away from the decision. According to the ASPCA, it is estimated that 70 to 80 million dogs are owned in the US. And not only do they offer unparalleled companionship, but according to the Harvard Medical School, they also boost human health. Dogs help you be calmer and more present in your life. They make kids be more active, secure, and responsible. They also improve the lives of elderly people, and they make you more social and less isolated. Just petting a dog can reduce the petter's blood pressure and heart rate. College can be a stressful time in all of our lives. Some college students just aren't fortunate enough to come home after a long day of class to the company of others. However, dogs are a great addition that can help this problem. Spending time with a dog is bonding, and that's what most of us need at times. Some may argue that dogs require much attention and require a lot of financial obligations. People may just not want to deal with the constant cleaning of a dog's pee or poop. But what people forget is that, yeah, dogs require attention and all, but how about the attention that they give you in times of need? And who's to say the attention you give them doesn't have to be fun? Like playing with a dog can be enough attention to give them, outside from giving them their food and shelter and all the other things that one would need to survive. Cleaning up the poop and the pee takes like 2 seconds. I would know because I'm a master at this. It isn't really an obstacle later on when you have a dog. It may be one when you start and you first own one, but it isn't really that big of a deal. Throughout your life, you might end up having to question people's loyalty, but never your dog, as you can see in the story of Bobby the Wonder Dog. In 1923, on a family road trip to Indiana, Bobby, only a 2-year-old dog, got lost and separated from his family. The family, after a long time searching for the dog, ended up giving up hope and going home brokenhearted. However, 6 months later, Bobby only arrived to the front door, all mangy and scrawny, with having a couple of cuts, well, a vast amount of cuts on his paws from his time walking there alone. From a universal perspective, a dog is a life force. It can be your friend, your companion, but you don't really own that dog. In terms of the law, technically you do own that dog. You paid for it, you care for it, you signed for it, but you don't really own it because it's a living being. What you do is play with the dog. Have it as a companion, you love it, and have it throughout its lifespan. Dogs don't really live that long, and because of that, they cherish every moment. They wake up in the morning, they live their simple lives, play, take occasional naps, eat throughout the day, and go to sleep. And rinse and repeat the next day. This is what life forms do. It's really only humanity that stares at the clock and is materialistic and wants these new sneakers or pants or a hat, watches, and it's really only human beings that gets anxious and gets depression because of the thoughts in their head. Dogs don't do this. It's really only humanity that gets materialistic and anxious, which dogs don't have. Their sole purpose is just to live. Having a dog allows you to experience that life force of just being, which allows you to experience your own life force and just be. For example, say you get a low test score in one of your classes and you're really bummed up about it and you're anxious about what your grade is going to look like. It's causing some thoughts within your head, some feelings and anxiety. Dogs don't feel these outside effects. You can turn to your dog at any point in the time, moment, place, and say, "Hey buddy, want to go outside?" And your dog is immediately ready to play, ready to live his life and have fun. Dogs are not materialistic. They're much more open to happiness than any other pets or human beings. That's the upside of owning a dog. You have a companion, a life partner, a loyal best friend that wants to play, protect, and love you for their whole life. That allows you to truly experience their life force and enjoy their very short lifespan, unfortunately, which is about 10 through 15 years. That's why a lot of people say a dog is a man's best friend, because you can establish that bond with many pets, like I have. Another upside with owning a dog is if you plan on having a child down the road, owning a dog is like pre-child training process. It's like a tutorial or raising a baby on easy mode, and you can learn from this and use it for when you're ready to have a baby. A lot of the frustrations and joys you'll encounter with owning a dog will come with having a child as well, but obviously much more expansive and complex because a baby is a human being. The journey will be much different, but it'll also be similar, and it could train you for that very moment. Dogs are not materialistic, like I've said 100 times throughout this speech. They don't want anything to play. They don't want anything but to play, and sometimes a piece of your chicken, like these two guys do all the time. You don't even need anything to play with your dog. You can buy some toys from them, but all you really need is yourself and the dog, and possibly some space, as you will see in this video.
What's she doing?
In this video. As you can see, me and my dog are just having fun chasing each other. It's fun for the both of us, free, and it keeps us active. In conclusion, my speech should hopefully have persuaded you to want to own a dog later down in your life. And I hope it should have informed you the benefits of having a dog and the hardships you will have to experience. Owning a dog is a commitment that will last many of years, but you must be ready and willing to take that responsibility. If you do, you will be rewarded with one of the most satisfying, loving, and active relationships you'll ever experience. Again, thank you. My name is Philix Mateo. Thank you for watching.